Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Dummy Channel. So today I'm here with my sister Carolyn.
Hi!
And we are going to be doing the Google Translate Baking Challenge. So in the Google Translate Baking Challenge, what you do is you get a recipe and you put it into Google Translate. You then translate it through a whole bunch of different languages, and usually it's super weird when it gets done. So what Carolyn and me are going to be doing is we are going to be following the recipe and seeing how it turns out. Shout out to I'm Brandon Ferris for doing this idea first. And Carolyn, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Alright. Let's get started. Alright guys, so in our instructions we have an introduction to what we're going to be doing today, so let's see what Google Translate has to say about this. Introduction. This is the best cake recipe ever. This homemade cake is the perfect square for a smile. Do not buy rice flour again. So, we're making brownies, not a cake, but I guess that's close enough. I don't know what the perfect square for a smile means. Do you know what that means, Carolyn?
Make a smile out of square?
I have no idea. And then, I do not know where do not buy rice flour again came from, but yeah. Okay, now for the instructions. The first instruction is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees and squeeze the metal plate onto the baking sheet.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then I guess we have to squeeze the metal plate onto the baking sheet. So I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna grab a pan and squeeze it and make it fall on a baking sheet. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to squeeze a baking pan onto a sheet, or I guess a metal pan onto a sheet, but Carolyn's gonna try. I got like a sheet of wax paper. I don't know if that's what it's talking about. We got the metal pan, so we're gonna squeeze that.
Are we supposed to cook it so it's like metal-y?
I have no idea. Ready? Squeeze that onto that sheet, Carolyn. Alright, next step. Alright everyone, so our next instruction is to pour the butter into a large bowl. Hold sugar in hand for 30 seconds. So, Carolyn, do you want to pour the softened butter into the bowl? Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a spoon real quick and go get the rest of this. Okay.
Okay, now.
And now what we have to do is hold sugar in hand for 30 seconds. So Carolyn, do you want to hold your hands in a cup shape above the bowl? So cup them above the bowl so we don't spill on the ground. And then she has to hold it for 30 seconds. So there's 1 cup of sugar in her hands. She did wash her hands. And then let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 29, 30. Carolyn, you can dump it.
No.
Alright, now you can go wash your hands. And we're going to do the same for the other 3 cups, and we'll get back to you after. Now the next step on this list is to add the word vanilla. Shake for 1 minute. So on this piece of paper right here, I've written the word vanilla. So now we're going to tape this onto the bowl. Then I guess we'll shake the vanilla for how long? 1 minute? That's a long time. So we have our vanilla right here, and it's time to shake it. Alright guys, so a minute has passed, and I guess it's time to pour the vanilla. Oh, and it looks like the oven has reached 350 degrees.
It smells good. The other one.
And then here's the third.
Now we got
Alright, well, there you go. And our next step is stir until chocolate is smooth. Now, I wouldn't exactly call this chocolate, but I'm going to stir it around and mix everything.
I don't think it's been that smooth.
Kind of strange. It's really weird with all the butter mixed in with the sugar. So I would not call this smooth either, but I don't know if we're gonna get it smooth until we mix it with the mixer with the other ingredients. So I think this should be good. Next instruction is add cocoa or add salt to the chop.
Are we gonna
The
add
bread
salt?
finally. Mix all the chocolate cheese. So I have no idea what chocolate cheese is. I don't know how to chop the bread finally. I guess I do. So I'm gonna choose cocoa instead of salt because that's an actual ingredient that we should use. So here's 1/4 cup.
Okay.
So that is 3/4 of cocoa. And then to chop the bread finely, so I'm gonna grab a piece of bread Well, we're gonna chop this bread finely. Are you ready for this, Caroline?
Is it talking about finely, like nicely, or like finely or
Nicely.
finely?
Okay, Caroline, chop that bread finely.
Okay.
Alright, that looks like some pretty finely chopped bread to me.
Yeah. I'm a fine cutter.
Very
I
nice.
got a degree in chocolate bread.
Oh. Then I have no idea what chocolate cheese is, but we're gonna add a few pieces of cheese.
Wait, get some cocoa.
Just a few pieces. I have a few pieces of cheese.
Now it's chocolate cheese.
And yes, now it's chocolate cheese, and it says mix the chocolate cheese. So I'm gonna mix that chocolate cheese, Caroline.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This chocolate cheese is very chocolate, a lot more than cheesy.
Now the next step is to pour into a gently prepared bowl. So Caroline has some in her cup.
But
I'm going to gently prepare this bowl. It's okay. You're gently preparing. Okay, you're gonna get this poured, and it will be okay, okay? You got this.
You got this. Be strong, baby.
Oh, there you go. Good job. So we have gently prepared this bowl.
Gently. Not like hardly prepared, but gentle.
Okay, now this Google Translate recipe doesn't call for any eggs, even though in the recipe, or like the ingredients it does. So we're just gonna add the amount of eggs it said before right now. Alright everyone, so now it's time to mix all of the ingredients that Google Translate told us to do. So here we go. So mix all this together. There we go. It's actually starting to look like batter now.
So like, yes, it's so weird, but I just make it.
Alright, now for our final instructions. We have preheat the oven for 30 minutes, which the oven has been preheated for about 30 minutes, and then put it in the trash for 30 minutes before dyeing. So we have a trash can right here. We're going to put the bowl inside of the trash for 30 minutes before dyeing. So let's let it sit for 30 minutes. Alright everyone, so the 30 minutes is up. I'll grab this batter out of here. Caroline, what's happening? Oh no! Alright guys, so it has been a while and the brownies are finally cooked. Caroline, how was your dyeing experience? I know mine was not the most pleasant. But yeah, we got our brownies right here, and they actually look pretty normal. They don't look too out of the ordinary. I mean, they're a little, it's kind of bumpy. It looks a little bit weird, but for the most part, just looks like normal brownies. So Caroline and me are going to be doing a taste test and see if these brownies actually work. See if the Google Translate ingredients were a success. Alright guys, so Caroline and me both have our brownies right here, and Caroline, you can taste them.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. They're actually pretty good. Yeah, and I thought maybe that we'd be able to taste the cheese just barely. Only like a slight bit because we only put hardly in there. Hardly in there.
Taste like the ordinary.
Yeah, but it just tastes like a good normal brownie.
8.5.
8.5. I'd probably rate it about 7. I think it's pretty good. It's not amazing, but I thought it was gonna be way worse.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh wait, no, I'm
Yeah.
this.
But no, yeah, it's actually really good. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what food we should try and do next. If you wanna go check out my sister's channel, definitely go subscribe to her channel. Well, alright, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!